Hey there, birdies! Welcome back to the Sunny Virgo or to the podcast. If you're watching this on a podcast, this reading is going to be in both places. So, wherever you're watching this or hearing this, welcome in. Today we have a little self-care reading for you. This time is going to be live if you're watching this, if you're hearing this on the podcast. But today I want to kind of focus on healing and on not necessarily spiritual journey, but just like your self-love journey and how you can grow, how you can become a little bit better. And so where we're going to focus today, I kind of want to see where you're at currently, what is your current energy, and then I want to see what needs the most healing for you right now, okay? So keep in mind this is a general reading as always, and it may not resonate with everyone. If it does, don't forget to smash like button or do whatever you guys do on podcasts. But don't forget to subscribe as well. And yeah, any zodiac signs that shows up, I am going to tell you. That will be a little extra confirmation for you. But if it's not your zodiac sign, it doesn't matter. If it resonates, okay? So let's see here. Let's get started with your current energy and see what is going on with you. So we have, we have the Eight of Wands. Oh, that's a lot. But we also have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Here's the thing. And Four of Swords. Okay, so this is actually pretty good because I feel like you're already doing actually a pretty good job at healing. This Four of Swords is all about healing and everything. And I kind of feel like the only issue here is that you're not seeing that. I feel like you're doing pretty well. I feel like you're moving. I feel like you're pushing yourself, putting yourself out there, really trying to create the things that you want in the world, really trying to bring forward this dream life that you have, this image of what your dream, your life should look like. And I feel like you're taking the steps towards it. However, I feel like you're too focused on the things that you don't have. I feel like you're too focused on the things that are not working, the hesitations, the little hiccups. That is all part of the process, you know. The other day I saw this Instagram post and it was like, I don't know, it was like this graphic or something with hearts or with circles. I don't remember exactly. But it was like the healing journey. And what we think is that it's this thing that it's super linear, right? It's the circle gets fuller and fuller. Your heart, yourself, you get fuller and fuller as you do the healing. And the reality is it's a roller coaster. It's never going to be linear. Some days you're doing this linear motion, you're leveling up, but then you go back down, and then another day you're even higher, and maybe you go back down a little bit again on the day afterwards. It is totally okay, and that is part of all the journey. You know, it's just like when you're trying to set a habit or something. Some days you're gonna fail, some days you're gonna do it miserably, you know, you're not gonna do anything good. But what matters is that you're being persistent and that you're putting in the commitment to make it work. And I feel like you're doing that. I really feel like you're fighting for yourself. You're trying to level up. And if some days you feel a little bit, a little bit down, if some days you feel a little bit less motivated, that is okay. And I really feel like possibly the thing that you may need to heal here, that is what we're going to take a look into now, but possibly the thing that you may need to heal here is just the fact that you need to realize and recognize in yourself that you're doing this, that you're actually doing pretty great, that you're putting in the effort, and that is already enough. And I feel like you're telling yourself, oh no, but I should have made some sort of progress by now. You know, I should have done something by now, or I should see the results by now. And I feel like it does not matter. Okay, I know that's easier said than done because we all want results, right? We all want to see progress, but I feel like if you focus on the little things, you already can see some progress. So let's just, before we dive a little deeper into that, let's just pull some cards to get some information about what needs healing for you right now. Heck yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So we have over here the Six of Swords. We have the Orchid. Beautiful. We have the Three of Wands. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. God damn. This is really incredible. So what needs healing is exactly what we were talking about. And I would even say that this could be quite specific around manifestations. because I was actually, I think it was today, the day that I'm recording this video, that I posted something on a reel on Instagram around manifestations. And the thing is, sometimes we're so focused on our big goal, on our expectation of what it should look like, that we forget to look around and actually figure out, oh wait, but I've actually already manifested that, you know? I don't remember exactly, but it's like one of the craziest manifestations that I have done was actually related to my best friend. I was in this place where like I wanted to create more time for my best friends, for, you know, my relationships overall. And I was really convinced that it was about like going on a trip or, and another craziest thing also has happened. But I was really convinced that it was like going on a trip or going, you know, having lunch with them, making time for them. It turns out my best friend actually moved in next door. So yeah, I had a lot more time for my best friend and for those relationships. But it wasn't exactly as I was expecting it. And I feel like that may be your biggest block right now, is that I feel like in some way, shape, or form, a manifestation that you want is already here. Another example is, for example, maybe you're trying to manifest communication from your twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. You're trying to manifest communication from someone romantically related. The thing is, you may already be receiving it. Maybe you're dreaming about that person and they're talking to you. Maybe you're hearing like random songs, or maybe not so random songs, but I don't know, you are scrolling through YouTube and on the sidebar, it shows like this song that you never really heard before. That is a sign. That is a message from that person that you're trying to get communication from. Maybe you're just walking around and you hear a song that is totally different. You don't recognize it, you don't know it, but it kind of catches your attention. That is communication, you know? And I kind of feel that if you start looking into those little things, it's like when we want to manifest success or money, look into the little success that you already have, that you're already making, the money that you're already making. Even if it's just like, oh, today I made $1. Great. That is awesome. I've manifested that. Okay. Actually, one thing that I have been doing recently, which is to kind of reframe this thing of success and try to get in this place of, you know, it's not all about material things, and, you know, I can have success in many shapes and forms, is having this thing of like success of the day. So late at night, before I go to bed, or before I go to sleep, I just write down success of the day. This is what I was able to accomplish this day. It also kind of helps you see this potential that we were talking about in your current energy of how much you're already doing. Maybe you had a really toxic limiting belief that was stopping you from doing the things that you're supposed to do. And during today, you actually, you faced them and you didn't allow that limiting belief to get the best of you. Maybe you were really struggling with procrastination and today you were really motivated and you worked really hard. That is a success, you know? And I feel like it kind of helps you see your potential, because what needs healing here is that you already have pretty much a lot of things that you are trying to manifest. And the things that you don't want, with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands, is like you're trying to get there and you're in the process of getting there. And the door is already open for you to get there. And I feel like you're just struggling a little bit to really get into that point of being in tune with it and just recognizing it. Okay? I think I wanted to say something else. I'm not sure. Oh, talking about manifestations. Another thing is that I have literally a vision board in front of me. With one of the things that I have on my vision board is like my future house. I want to move out, and so I put some pictures there of what I would like to have in my future house, what I would like it to look like. And the picture of the bedroom is so crazy because in a way I manifested it not as future home, but as a place that I would be in. So the picture that I have there of my bedroom is so freaking similar to the bedroom of my ex-boyfriend. And when I was there, I was like, wait a second, I've already seen this before. And it's like, it's those little things. It may not be in the way that you expected, but it's a little confirmation that, hey, yeah, that was something that you were trying to manifest, and in a way you did. Okay, so vision boards are also great for that, because it kind of helps you get into this place of, oh, I did it. Oh, I kind of manifested this, and it gets you a little bit more confident into things. And I mean, I love vision boards. Personally, most of them have, most of the things that I put in there, they have come true. So that is a very good thing. Totally recommend. But let's pull here just a few more cards with advice, messages, from the tarot, from your guides in regards to this, what you can do to overcome this healing and or to get into this healing, and see what wants to come through. So we have the well, we have the cliff, and we have the sun. And look at this beautiful Ace of Cups. This is incredible. Okay, I feel like I'm saying that like all the time, but it is. The truth is that it is. So with this well, I feel like this is talking about like, it is totally up to you to get yourself out of this, and sometimes you may need a little bit of encouragement, and you may think that the encouragement that you need is a little sign from the universe, and sometimes it is, or it is like, I don't know, validation from external parties, from friends, from family, from the outside world, just anyone. And in reality, it is not. It is totally up to you. And I feel like sometimes you may doubt your potential. Is like, you see this incredible opportunity that is going to lead you into this happiness, into this success, into the best time of your life. And what you essentially do is you back away because, but maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe this is just a mistake and I should just walk away. Maybe I shouldn't do this at all. And the truth is, like in this glyph card, there's even like a little, I always say that this is a compass, but it's actually a clock. But with that snail there, it always gives me this vibe of like divine timing and guidance from the universe and your guides, whatever you want to call it. And I really feel like you are protected. And I feel like you're only going to see potential, or you're only going to see the success when you actually put yourself there. You're only going to see the actual outcome of it when you put yourself there. More than success, it's about outcome. And the thing is, I feel like the outcome is going to be even better, like 10 times better than what you were expecting it to be. So really the key here is all about you believing in yourself. Don't stop yourself, okay? I really feel like things are going to go way better than you imagine. And it's like, that you probably have heard this before. It's like, start before you're ready. That is essentially what you need to do here, okay? To get into this stage. I was actually going to say final stage of the healing. So I feel like you're doing pretty well when it comes to healing. And you could be really close to that final stage. And we even have here celebration, another card that wants to come through. And oh yeah, look at what it says. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. And I really feel like the things that you were trying to manifest and you haven't yet, they're so close. So freaking close. Okay? So let's pull here just a few more messages. Oh man, this is so good. I'm loving this reading. Okay, so we have inspiration, and I really feel like it's definitely talking about that thing of the motivation that we were talking about, of like start before you're ready. And it's so interesting because when we do things that are aligned with us, it's like sometimes that procrastination may kick in, and the doubts, the fears, they may kick in. But once we start doing it, it's like you get in that vibe and you're like, oh man, why did I hesitate to start this? You just get addicted to it. You just get really excited and you don't want to stop. And so I really get this thing of like, if you want to do something, do it now. Think about it later. Just do it now. Okay? And I feel like you won't regret it because I feel like you're going to be filled with energy. And then we also have flourish. So I really feel like you're doing so well. And now it's just a matter of you believing in your potential and flourishing into your best version ever. Because that is what you're doing. Okay? So let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, so we also have spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. And I would even say that this could be about, I don't know, this spaceship is giving you this vibe of an alien, right? A feeling maybe a little bit alienated, a feeling a little bit like the outcast, a little bit out of society. Maybe you're doing something that it's not expected of you. You know, it doesn't have to be about society, but maybe it's just about family. Maybe it's just about friends and what is expected of you. And just because they are not expecting it from you, it doesn't mean that you cannot expect that from yourself. Because in the end, you know yourself better than anyone in this world. And even the parts of yourself that you don't know, they're there. And your higher self already knows that. And if you feel called to do something that lights you up, something that really connects you with your heart, it is because it's part of your soul path. It is part of your spiritual journey. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to go your own way, you know, to explore new things and to try different paths. And I really feel like you won't regret it, okay? And I feel like you're actually going to be welcomed with a lot of good things, especially with this spaceship. There's like 3 mermaids here, so I definitely feel like you're going to be very well welcomed by your social circle. And I would even say that maybe not. For some of you, it could even be like you may start to connect with new people. New people may start to show up because you're being authentic. And you may start to connect with your soul tribe. And the people that are not part of your soul tribe, they're going to walk away because they are no longer aligned with you and with that version of you, okay? So we also have mural, be your own first priority. So don't be afraid to be yourself. And I just noticed that we have 2 7s here. So 7-7 could be something that you're seeing quite a lot. Funny enough, today I woke up at 7:07 a.m. So hello me. But you could be seeing any sort of pattern with 7s. And that is definitely telling you that you are on the right path and you're definitely aligned with your best version ever. Okay? So let's see here. What final things we have from the self-care cards. All right. So we have time. Time spent worrying is time spent. So don't waste your life just thinking about, oh, but what if it goes wrong? What if you're going to, there is even a card here in this deck that says, if you're going to make up stories about people and circumstances, make them love stories with happy endings, you know? Best case scenario. If you're just hesitating of like, oh, but it could go wrong, what is the worst thing that could go wrong? You know, what is the worst thing that could happen? I mean, and sometimes it's going to feel so like out of place that it's not even going to make any sense. And so it's like, you know, the worst thing that could happen, it's not going to happen because it doesn't make any sense. It's so not likely to happen. But the best case scenario, that it's much more likely to happen, especially because usually what happens is 10 times better. Okay? So we also have feelings. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. And I really feel like there's this thing of like attached to the sun card of what lights you up, what makes you move, what makes you tickle. That is definitely aligned with do it. Okay? This is the message of do it. Whatever your heart feels, that is the way to go. We also have change. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. And we even have another change card, change course. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. So again, don't be afraid to explore new things. Don't be afraid to explore the world around you. Because it's definitely going to fulfill